What's up guys, it's a Miracle or LI Spartacus here. I'm bringing you guys my updated Magica Draonknight build for the Morrowind chapter. Let's go and get straight into it. First things first, armor. We're running 5 pieces of Lich. We got the helm, sash, jewelry, then 5 pieces of shackle breaker. Everything is impenetrable. 2 pieces of Torg's Pact on your front bar for dual wielding swords. Then your back bar, we're running 2 pieces Ashen Grip. You don't have to run Ashen Grip. Whatever gives 2 pieces max health works. Or if you don't want max health, you can run, let's see what else. You can run Max Magica if you wanted. You can run Magica Recovery, Health Recovery, since we're a vampire and we're lacking a lot in that. Stamina Recovery, but our Stamina Recovery is already 701. That's 701 on both bars, which is not bad at all for a Magica build, while pulling high stats for everything else. The glyphs, we're running 7 pieces Magica. None of this is golded out. Everything is purple, including the glyphs. Recruited, CP 160. The glyphs on the jewelry is all spell damage. You have weapon damage enchantment and absorb Magica enchantment. The reason why you can switch to absorb Magica enchantment out for absorb stamina if you feel like you're running out of stamina a lot, but the nice thing about Dragonknights is that if you're really low on stamina, you can build that back up easily. No problem. And look, I used that, how many times? 6 times? I wasn't counting. And I only got down to like 78% Magica, which is not bad at all. We got super high Magica recovery. Oh yeah, and then defending sword, impenetrable shield. You don't have to run impen shield. You can run reinforce if you wanted to, or Nernhoned. Either 2 of those will work, but I prefer that extra crit res. So I'm right at 3,000 since it's my defense bar and my stats buffed. Oh, already high enough. 29,000, 25,000. That's perfect. That's all I need. After sets, pots, since a lot of you guys have been commenting on my guide on what pots I run Essence of Immovability. I can't talk at all, I haven't slept yet, and it's 10 in the morning. And then also Essence of Immovability with Stamina, so Magica and Stamina, and then Lingering Health. This is a backup pot. I only use this if I absolutely have to. If I'm low on Magica and I can't get myself healed, that's the only time I'll ever use that pot. Right here. Alright. Food as well. I am running Witch Mother's Potent. You don't have to run this, but it's what gets our Magica recovery so damn high. 1908 on the front bar, 1851 on the back bar. With max health, max Magica, you got 1430 and 1471. Which isn't bad if you know how to sustain with it, but I'm not the best with sustain. But you're also pulling 37, almost 38k on your back bar, and then you're pulling 38, almost, yeah, that's basically 39,000 Magica solid on your front bar, which is not bad at all. And then 24,000 health in your front, 25, almost 26,000 health on your back, which is not bad, but I prefer the extra Magica recovery. I can deal with a little less Magica. No big deal for me. Alright, even though you are actually dropping a lot of Magica, that's crazy, but it's all preference. If you want more DPS, go max health, max Magica. If you want more sustain, go Witch Mother's Potent Brew. It's very cheap. It's only like 500 gold per. Same with max Magica, max health. It's only like 300 per. None of this is expensive at all, unless you're trying to get the gear. I mean, a stack of Rubidite's only 1.8k on PC, or yeah, no. A stack of Rubid, that's 3k. But yeah, it's still cheap. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Next thing, skills. Let's go and get into skills. Alright, front bar. We're running. This is pretty much still meta, except for everyone doesn't really run Fossilize. I'll explain why I run Fossilize here in a second. Okay, Burning Embers. Burning Talons. Burning Talons, you can also go with Choking Talons if you want to. But Burning, just for that extra DPS, since I am losing about 2,000-3,000 Magica, so that extra DPS helps out a lot. But if you want to be a little more tankier, is I guess how you can put it, if they're in the Choking Talons, go with Choking Talons. Flame Lash, you can do Flame Lash or Molten Whip, it's up to you, but I prefer that extra healing, along with Burning Embers, Draw Essence, and Coagulating Blood. I can never pronounce that right. Fossilize, and Structured Entropy. Now, some of you are going to say, why don't you run Structured Entropy in your back bar since that's your defense bar? The reason why I do this is because, one, actually, I can't even remember what it is. Let's go and go in the Mages Guild. Yeah, right here, Magica Controller, increase your max Magica recovery for each Mages Guild ability slotted. You got Ice Comet and Structured Entropy slotted. So that's, what was it? Yeah, a 4% bonus total. Where if you had this on your back bar, it's not, you're not getting as much DPS out on your front bar, because then you're only getting 2% instead of that 4%. Every bit of DPS counts, especially for me since I'm running Witch Mothers. Plus, also when you use it, you proc Might of the Guild. So typically what I would do is if I see somebody, or if I need to reopen it, or proc it again, as I guess I would say it, I'd pop 5 or Structured Entropy, and then I'd pop Embers. And then what that does is casting a Mage's Guild ability grants you Empower, increasing the damage of your next direct damage attack by 20% for 5 seconds, which is very, very, very good. Because then your Burning Embers, like, don't get me wrong, Burning Embers already hits strong enough as it is, but if you empower that by 20%, it's hitting 20% harder too, which is absolutely crazy. It's such a nice passive, and that's also why I run it on the front bar. Plus, you're also getting about 1,000 more health, I believe is what it was. Let me check. So I went from 22k to, yeah, you're getting just about 1,000 more health. So that's very, very helpful. Where was I at? And the Ice Comet. Ice Comet is for now, go with Shooting Star if you're not gonna use my combo. But the reason why I go with Ice Comet is for one. Well, let me go and explain my combo. So if I find somebody, the first thing I'm doing is obviously I'm gonna buff up, and then Structured Entropy. I'm going to come up to them, Burning Embers. If I have my Ice Comet ready, I'm going to proc, or I'm going to click my R, my ultimate for my Ice Comet. The first thing that people usually do is they're going to block. If an Ice Comet's blocked, it does almost absolutely no damage. They're going to block, no big deal. Fossilize, boom. They cannot block Fossilize, they cannot roll dodge through Fossilize. They're down, Ice Comet hits, Flame Lash spam. If you wanted to, you pop a Draw Essence, or if you're smart, you'd animation cancel it. Flame Lash spam, they're dead. If they're not dead, Burning Talons, Flame Lash spam. Burning Embers again, also if they're not dead. And if they can survive through all that somehow, make sure you stay buffed. Structured Entropy, Burning Embers, repeat until you get your Ice Comet back. Once your Ice Comet's back, make sure that they can be fossilized, because if you pop it and they were recently CC'd, Fossilize is not going to work on them. So then they can block the Ice Comet, and then you're screwed. And you're going to have to start working up that combo again. That's the combo. Back bar, we got Hardened Armor. This is by choice. I went with this because I got a really nice amount of max health on the back bar, and this is without Emperor bonus, I believe. Oops. This is without Emperor bonus, I get 23,000 health. I'd imagine with M bonus I'd be at 25, 26,000, and if I had an Alien Whale, 26, 27 I'd imagine, with Emperor bonus. So that's why I went with Hardened Armor. So that's a 1.8k shield, Igneous, that's 5.4k in total, which that, most people, if you do use this build with all your resistances, most people will only hit you for about 5k with a basic attack like Surprise Attack, Concealed Weapon, Crystal Frags maybe. It might hit 6k, it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's only 1k of your health. And that's why I run these two, even though this shield's only up for 2 seconds, I believe, or 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 seconds, but that 2.5 seconds can mean the difference between life or death. Igneous Shield, this is also optional. I run this because Igneous Shield, for one, it's a 3.6k shield, so that can save you big time. It also increases your Dragon Blood by 25%. So then Igneous, Dragon Blood. So that's healing 4.4 roughly. I'm pretty sure it's not correct. But anyways, it's optional. You can switch Igneous Shield out if you wanted to for not Mage Light. Well, actually, yeah, you could do that. You could put Structured Entropy for Igneous Shield and put Inner Mage Light right here. So then, yeah, look at that, 38k if you're running max health, max Magica. Yeah, 40,000 maximum Magica right there. It's 40,000 while pulling buffed spell damage. I believe it's 3.6k. I'm pretty sure is what it was. I cannot remember, but yeah, it's up to you on how you want to do that. Yeah, so you could do that. You can put engulfing flames right there if you wanted to. You could put fiery grip. I have no idea what its morphs are. I've never used it. You can put inferno if you wanted to. You could put ash cloud if you wanted to. Stonefist. Well, I don't know why you use stonefist. It's not good at all. Or I've even put evasion. I do not have shuffle yet. So if you are in a 1vx situation, you're dodging a shit ton of attacks. So that can also be a lifesaver. Evasion. Or if you want to keep igneous, you could drop Dragonfire, or you could drop Draw Essence. But I use Draw Essence because if you are in a 1vx, this is a huge heal. I've been in a situation where I was being zerged down by at least 12 plus yellows. I was at 20% health. One Draw Essence brought me to full health, and then that gives me a chance to roll dodge out, find somewhere to fight, and I'd stay and fight. But again, that's all optional. It is all up to you. It is Earth and Heart. Next skill, we have coagulating blood. I can never say that word. This is basically your main heal. 33% of your missing health. So if you're at, let's say, 20% health, igneous, blood, you're at full health again. No big deal. Dragonfire scale, this is optional. Since sorcerers and nightblade, well, nightblades it doesn't matter, but sorcerers and nightblades anyways, they're like the two most played classes right now, along with Magica wardens. Even though it does not reflect their cliff racer or whatever it's called, I'm actually not sure. I mean, I don't know if it's a glitch, but there's been a few times where I'd have scale up, cliff racer would hit me, still damage me. Other times it would not do anything. It would not reflect back and hit the caster, but it would also not damage me at the same time. So I don't know if that's just a glitch or what's going on, but that's optional. Again, if you wanted to, you could replace that for one of the skills, like I said, engulfing flame, shuffle, whatever. Same with Draw Essence. Draw Essence is also optional, but I prefer Draw Essence because I do not do group play. I am always in, I'm either solo playing or in a 4-man group. If you're wanting to use this as a dueling build, definitely take out Draw Essence, because Draw Essence is absolutely useless in a dueling build. You could put engulfing flames, get more DPS out of your skills, because if affected enemies take 10% more damage from all fire damage attacks. Embers, Flame Lash, Burning Talons. And I'm pretty sure Fossilize does damage as well. Magic damage, yeah, it's not fire though. Right there. But again, that's all optional. In fact, I actually might keep, nah, because I'm doing solo right now. But if you're dueling, definitely put on Engulfing Flames or Shuffle if you wanted to. 1vx, if you're just going for the flips, I guess you'd call it, Draw Essence. This is your OSHA ultimate, Ferocious Leap. I cannot say that either. It gives you a pretty nice shield, and it also costs 125. Also, if you're almost completely out of resources, let's say you're completely out of stamina, you can't do anything, you're blocking for dear life, you're spamming your Dragon's Blood to try to get as much health out of it as you can. If let's say that if you're at extremely low Magica, you're at low Magica, no stamina, you can't do nothing. You got your leap, you got all resources back, no problem. So that's your bullshit ultimate. Other than that, you're gonna want to use Ice Comet about 80% of the time. Now let's go and get into stats, since you guys are probably curious about that. By the way, I am only 354 champion points, and this build works like a bitch. This build is absolutely amazing, and I am in Vivek. I have no problem fighting sorcerers, nightblades, stam DKs that are max CP, that are more than double my CP, more than triple. No problem whatsoever at all. So if you're running 630 plus CP, this build is going to be ridiculous for you. Absolutely insane. Anyways, let's go and check out my stats, and if I actually gotta find an enemy. Well, let's see. Where can I find an enemy at? Should be wolves over here. there's a bear out over. Oh, is that a player that he's attacking? No, it is not. Damn. Okay. Let's go and show you guys my stats. Fully buffed. Ah, hold up. Okay, my weapons are not proccing. Unless I was thinking of what my spell damage was with BSW. Yeah, I said it's 2.8k. So I was probably thinking of 3.6k when I was running Burning Spell Weave. That's so that was 2.6k. Weapon spell crit was 25%. Magica recovery. This is without lich. It's 1908. Let's go and show you guys the resistances. 3.1k spell. Critical. 29 spell, 25 physical, which is absolutely perfect. We are stage 4 vampirism, by the way. Atronach is the boon. The boon is the Atronach. Oh my gosh, I need to get some sleep after this. And then let's go ahead and show you guys what the stats are with a pot and with lich procs. Oh, I'm getting some lag. Okay, so this is lich with a pot. We got 3.6k magic recovery, almost 400 health recovery, which is not bad. If you were to go to stage 3, it might be 400, not sure. And 700 stamina recovery, which is not bad at all for a Magica build. Most Magica builds are lucky if they even get 500 stamina recovery. And then again, being a DK, if you're out of stamina, Igneous Shield for days. And also heavy attacks, obviously. Alright, so that's the stats. Let's go and get into the champion points. Yeah, 41 into Warlord. You're gonna want to get at least 20%. So if you're, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my CP. Like everything I have is what I'm gonna try to build out for as much as I can. So you're gonna want to put get this to at least 20%. Also throw a few skill points in a Siphoner if you wanted to, or Sprinter. Or bash. Nah, you don't need that. Actually, 2% for that. 75 in Arcanus, 14%. That's all you need. You can throw a few into Tenacity if you wanted. You can throw a few into Mooncap, and you don't need anything else in health recovery since we already got enough heals. You're gonna want Shadow Ward to at least 10%, which you do if you're at max CP. Not going to throw anything into these two skills. Get this up to 20%. Throw everything forward. You're going to want to have at least 5% in the bless. It's not right now on my CP. I'm fine with my healing. 27 to Elfborn. You're going to want to get this to at least 12. 43 into Ellie Expert. You're going to want to get this to at least 13%. And then 24 into Spell Erosion. You're probably going to want to get that to about 2.3k. Points into Shattering Blows, but that's not needed as sorcerers are no problem. I do have don't get me wrong, because they're shields, especially with their max CP. But the thing is that sorcerers are built for burst, and they have absolutely shit for sustain. So once they're like doing heavy attacks, burst them down, and the combo will kill every sorc. I have not seen a single sorcerer that can withstand my combo. Ice Comet, Fossilized, Lash, Whip Spam, they're dead all the time. If I actually have a CP I can spare, I'm gonna put it into here. So you're 5% Shattering Blows, and Thaumaturge, however you'd say it. You're gonna want to get Ironclad or Unclad, one or the other, up to 15%. 46 in Resistant. You can go up to 50. 50 is the max. Trust me. I mean, on our back bar, we already got 3.1k crit res. You're gonna want both of these to be at least 10%. I'm kind of slacking that, but that's fine. I mean, I'm already tanky enough while throwing out really good DPS for my CP, and it's probably gonna want to get about 5% in the thick-skinned. Probably throw a few, maybe try to get this up to 200. I'd say maybe. How much this is? Let me check. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I get this up to probably like 2,000 if anything, just because our head physical resistance is slacking It's about 4,000 behind the resistance. And that's it for CP. Alrighty, I hope you guys like this build. I got off track a lot. It's because I am super tired. It is 30 a.m. where I am. I've gotten very little sleep. Feel free to comment down below, subscribe, and when the next DLC, I don't remember if the Magica Draonknight, I'm actually pretty sure is, if I can remember correctly, if damage is getting buffed, but traits are definitely going to change. Going to be useful anymore. I mean, we might still want to run Sharpen just because it's, if anything, we might run Nernhoned and Precise. Keep defending, keep impen. Glyphs and sets are most likely going to stay the same. Shackle Breaker, absolutely crazy. In fact, I can't remember if I showed you guys already, but if you don't know where Shackle Breaker is at, in Vardenfell, it's at their Zergonapal crafting station. Valley of Windway Shrine, it's right next to the Forgotten Wastes public dungeon, the Telmore, or if you don't have any of those, the Path. It's all about, which I'm pretty sure this is, it's either that's the starting way shrine or Neen's the starting way shrine, one or the other. But anyways, you guys get the point. Locations are in Vardenfell. I will see you video. Take care.